I'm joyful, laughing, learning the lesson. I'm joyful, laughing, learning the lesson. I'm joyful, I'm laughing, I'm learning the lesson. I'm joyful, laughing, learning the lesson. All right, everyone, are you all ready? All right, let's sing it together. I'm joyful, laughing, learning the lesson. 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 Alright, are you now in your chance, class? Okay, very good. Before you settle down, please pick up some pieces of paper under your chair and arrange your chair properly. Okay, before we proceed, let's have first our classroom rules. Our classroom rules, number 1, is to sit properly. Is everybody sitting properly? Very good. And rule number 2 is to listen to the teacher. If teacher is talking here in front, you will listen so that you will understand our lesson. Rule number 3 is to raise your hand if you want to answer. If you want to answer, please raise your right hand so that you will be gold. Do not answer in chorus, okay? Alright, and for our last rule, rule number 4 is to pick up pieces of paper. If you have seen any trashes here in our classroom, please pick it up and put it in the trash can. Are we all there, class? Okay, very good. What's our 4 classroom rules again? Alright, now let's check your attendance. Row 1, is there any absent? How about row 2? As expected, no one is absent, and because of that, let's give ourselves a very good clap. So it goes this way. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Very good, very good, very good. All right, let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Very good, very good, very good. All right. Who among you here can still remember our lesson last meeting? Yes, Justine. Very good. It's good to know that you still remember our last lesson last meeting. But before we proceed to our lesson proper, let's have first an activity. Yes, an activity. We will call it an icebreaker called True Facts and One Joke. What you're going to do is to choose your partner and you will share 3 things. 1 true facts about yourself and 1 joke. Then you will switch roles with your partner. Then after that, we will have few pairs to share their 3 things in the class. I will give you 2 minutes to prepare. 2 minutes is up. Volunteers kindly come here in front. Yes. All right, thank you everyone for that meaningful and true things about yourself. All right, now class, based on the activity we just done, what do you think is your topic for today? Yes, Karen, you're raising your hands. Okay, very good. Fasten up your seatbelt because today we're going to learn more about the role of humor in the classroom. But before that, let's know first our goal for today's discussion. At the we have 5 main points here. At first, let's talk about the benefits of humor in teaching. Kindly read. Alright. Humor makes learning more engaging and memorable. Research shows that students tend to remember information better when it is connected with a laugh or in a kind moment. So for example, in a math class, if your lesson is all about less than or greater than, your teacher might say, why was the equal sign was so humble? Because it wasn't less than or greater than. So a simple joke like that not only makes your students laugh, but also it makes them remember the concept of your lesson. Alright? Number 2 is using humor to manage classroom dynamics. Uses humor to guide behavior positively. So, in the classroom, sometimes our students may feel bored or may feel distracted. But you as a teacher, instead of being too strict or too harsh on your students, you might say that in the lecture, you might use humor to lighten the moment. So, for example, in your class, if your student yawns loudly, what you're going to do? Alright, you may say, it feels like my lecture feels so relaxing. It makes it feels like my lecture is so relaxing. It makes bed stories. It makes us bed stories. So by a simple joke like that, your students laugh, and at the same time, the tension disappears without hurting anyone's feelings. Alright, number 3 is creating a positive, inclusive learning environment. So builds belonging and participation. So in this, it helps students to participate and share their ideas. For example, in a group activity, your teacher might say that no one's allowed to be shy today because the floor is lava unless you share an idea. So by that, it helps the students to participate, and it helps them to realize that they are belong in the class. Okay? The next one is our fourth one. We have understanding cultural sensitivities in humor. Humor must be respectful and appropriate. It is very important that when making a joke, we should mind other people's feeling, our students' feeling, because what mind others, it is a joke, but other person, it might be offensive. Understand? Alright, and for our last one, we have balancing humor with professionalism. You should balance with authority and purpose. It is very important that we as a teacher, or as don't be as a teacher, a student. And for our last one, we have balancing humor with professionalism. Balance humor with authority and purpose. It is very important that we should put in our mind that you are going to think before you do with other people. Like you are going to give jokes to them. You are going to mind if it is very offensive or it might hurt their feelings. You should balance the authority. When will you going to put, or when will you going to give a joke to with them? Understand, class? Okay, very good. And with that, let's have an activity. Our first activity is, let's have an individual activity. You are going to write a short reflection about a time when humor helped you learn better or made a class enjoyable. You are going to think about a specific memory from in class Understand? Okay, very good. Time starts now. Okay, time's up. Please pass your paper to the center eye. Okay, forward. Alright. And for your next activity, let's have a peer activity. So what you're going to do, in a blank paper, create a poster that clearly illustrates the role of humor in teaching. Your poster must specifically cover the 3 main points. We have the benefits, the inclusivity, and the professionalism related to using humor in the classroom. So here is the rubrics for your guide. Creativity and originality, 30%. The relevance to the topic, 20%. The neatness, 20%. Content and message, 30%. And total of 100%. So, please choose your partner now. Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes to start and prepare your poster. Alright, 5 minutes is up. Kindly pass your papers to the center aisle. Pass your poster to the center aisle and count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Because I'll be the one to check this poster. Alright, and for our last activity, we have a group activity. What we are going to do is you are going to act out a short role play. One of you will be the teacher and the others will be a noisy student. The teacher must use a funny or a kind line to make the student behave. This needs to be short. And here is the rubric so that you will be guided. The creativity, 50%. Relevance to the topic, 30%. Cooperation, 20%, a total of 100%. And now, let's group each other and count out from 1 to 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, for those students whose number is 1, they'll stay here. For students whose number is 2, they'll stay here. And for group 3, you will stay there. Alright, I'll give you 5 minutes to prepare and 3 minutes to present. Time starts now. Okay, 2 minutes left. Alright, 5 minutes is over. Group 1, can you now present? Okay, very good. Now let's proceed with the work of group 2. Wow, great work, group 2. And now let's proceed with the group 3. Okay, very good. All the groups have an excellent work. And with that, let's give yourselves a round of applause for a job well done. For group 1, are you now ready to know your scores? Okay, for group 1, you got a 96%. For group 2, you got a 98%. And for group 3, you got a 97%. Congratulations, everyone. Do you have any questions or clarifications? If not, then let me ask you. Why was humor considered as a valuable tool in education and not a form of entertainment? Yes, Mari-chan. Very good. Next, how can a teacher determine if their humor is truly effective? Yes, Shane. Okay, very good. Do you have any questions or clarifications regarding our lesson for today, class? If not, then we have a quiz. Okay, I will give you a worksheet, and what you're going to do is to read and answer carefully. Alright? Do I make myself clear? Okay. I will give you 5 minutes to answer this worksheets. Please pass. Please pass. 2 minutes left. Alright, 5 minutes up. Please pass your papers to the center aisle and count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, because I will be the one to check this. Alright, do you have any questions or clarifications about our lesson for today? If not, then get your assignment notes